Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and also Sagittarius Rising weekly general tarot reading September 20th up until September 26th, 2021. And should you guys be interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And if you enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads and as well our live streams. So with that being set aside, moving straight away to Sagittarius reading, and the very first card that you do have Sagittarius, that is going to be Justice, followed by the second one here that stands for the Nine of Wands. Moving next, we have the Three of Swords. And the last one we have for you, Sagittarius, that is going to be the Six of Swords. Or the last prime card, there are going to be 4 more cards in the spread. And as soon as I drew the Three of Swords, I knew what this reading is all about. It is about digging up the dirt. Okay, it's about digging up the stuff, the surface of the iceberg or of the mud, and reaching to the bottom of it, or kind of like, yeah, reaching the bottom of it, career-wise or relationship-wise. And as well, the week is going to be about sorting things out, especially if you do have, how can I say, difficulties managing your time, difficulties as well managing your activities. It seems that this week is going to be very, very, very benign for you in that particular regard. But regardless which of these parts it is, there is going to be some kind of a revelation, some kind of a understanding or a truth that comes your way, which you ain't gonna like, but that is going to be the start of where you are going to start making your stand. And scrutinizing the reading now, the very first card, which is the Justice, is going to be catalyzed with, oh my god, the Queen of Swords. Ooh. So we do have a active supporters message, pretty clear. I am doing it, whatever it takes from me. Okay, not from the others, but from me, or in this case from you. Extreme mobilization, it is what we have here. Yeah, mobilization to the extreme. That is because your determination is going to be like this. I can push it through. If I have to push myself, I can push it through, career-wise or relationship-wise. And for that reason, these two cards differentiates a lot when it comes to career and relationship. Again, that is a general reading. And the general message is, yes, you can push it through. In relationship, through establishing balance, in a sense of that you do your part of the relationship, your partner does their part of the relationship. If they don't want to, you are going to make them doing it. So through actions, through words, okay, or simply through examples. It is just they are going to feel compelled to kind of like carry on their weight or shared weight into the relationship. Career-wise, it seems that you are going to figure it out, how to manage your time properly, how to address the issues accordingly as well, or rather like the tasks and the responsibilities accordingly. And you're going to simply, how can I say, find that sweet spot of being maximum productive while simultaneously being able to simply not leave anything unattended around you. Your astute discernment of what is important at the moment and what can wait is going to be very, very sharp. But what you're truly going to stand out with, it is your accountability to all the things you do, toward yourself, toward your colleagues as well, and toward everything you touch. And that will, believe it or not, gonna make a huge impression. If there is something to be done, something of certain difficulty or of a certain importance, you will be one of the go to people that this thing is to be entrusted to. And from there, we are moving to the next one, which is the Nine of Wands, and that will be catalyzed with the Ten of Pentacles. And that is the continuation of the mobilization. It is just, I should have read the 4 cards together, because it is just the Nine of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. It just points that you are going to start getting the hang of it. So at the start of the week is going to be a little bit more pushy and difficult for you, you know, a little bit more struggle until you climatize to the situation, until you adjust to the situation. And here with the Nine of Wands towards the middle of the week, you will literally gonna have it you're gonna have the hang of it there. And while there are gonna be situations for you, Sagittarius, career-wise or relationship-wise, where you're not feeling exactly comfortable with, okay, and some of you may feel the urge to just, you know, relinquish from it, the sense of responsibility is going to be stronger in you, and therefore they are leaning completely on your vast experience into the nature of the issues, leaning toward your perseverance or the strength of perseverance. You will be able to take the necessary actions, measures, and adaptations as well, the necessary changes, which are going to be conscious changes, by the way, changes that completely depend on you, so you can adjust the situation in a way that the situation is going to work career-wise or relationship-wise. These 2 cards as well, guys, they do speak about to you who are single, or about single people. They speak that you are going to relate to somebody on a passionate level first, okay? There may not be any emotions there, it's just simple attraction, but that attraction may play a significant role in your life. Love can truly embark in there, and thank God I took those cards. I mean, that is described here by the bridge in between the sun and the moon, that attraction that happens in between the opposites. And from there, the 3 of Swords takes place, and it is catalyzed by the World card, okay? And so that is the revelation or the truth that a thing you thought it's over, it isn't. So we have active enemies in that particular case, and either well, it could be, again, it could manifest in many different guises. Some of you are going to find out that they have made a mistake along the way and they have to backtrack. Others are going to find out, you know, that it is not as simple as they thought, for example, with their divorce or with their transition and so on and so forth. Here, the truth is not going to be pleasant by a large margin. It's very likely as well that you guys may feel in the initial stage when you learn about the situation with your back against the wall, okay, and feel like the situation is helpless. It's literally hopeless and nothing can fix it. And this is where you are wrong, by the way, because 3 of Swords has that very peculiar property of where one is exceptionally well, or rather like it makes an exceptionally good performance when the knife hits the bone. So for many of you at that stage of the week, towards the end of the week, you will understand what you are truly capable of, regardless of what your situation is, okay? And whatever comes your way in a sense of truth or a revelation, you know, or just a perception, don't allow it to twist and tangle your mind. I mean, accept it, kind of like accept that it is what it is, but instead of pitying yourself, you know, instead of falling into depression and overthinking it, just do something about it. It's very important that you do think positively in this stage of the week, towards the end of the week, because anyone who give themselves to the negative thoughts are going to find themselves lost in the situation. And finally, towards the end of the week, you may receive some mental cruelty, like insults, like an attempt you to be humiliated. Just brush them off. Don't don't pay attention to these people that are trying to insult you or humiliate you, because the more you address them, the more attention you give to them, the more aggressive they are going to become. And right afterwards, which is the end of the week for you, we have the Six of Swords, which is going to be catalyzed with the Lovers. So we do have a active supporters here, and that is a very well made choice, future choice, or a choice for the future. Okay, that is when that is the moment when you guys are going to understand that actually there is nothing to lose. Okay, and you will have to make a step. You will have to make a step towards somebody, or toward the job, or towards something in generally. And that something is going to be a thing you really want. Is going to be a thing that will cause a significant harmony in your life. Now, these cards are speaking for a very initial process though. So even if you do make the step, which is highly advisable by tarot, it's unlikely that you're going to have it in the bag right in this particular week, but you are going to be many steps closer to it, to this dream. I would say a dream of yours, because those two cards, I love that expression of them, which is if you do have a dream, just your thoughts are not enough to get you there. Actually, actions and decisions needs to be made, and here it is the very initial step, the decision to make it true. From there, the traversal of the threshold that holds you back, of the fear, overcoming the fear that anything new in that direction is better than nothing, and therefore making your step forward. At that stage of the week, it's highly likely, at the end of the week, it's highly likely that many problems you are facing are going to either resolve themselves on their own accord, or they will simply going to lose any relevance to your life whatsoever. And finally, those who doubted you most likely are going to be convinced otherwise. So you will be able to unite people under the common cause. So with that being said, Sagittarius, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, September 20th up until September 26th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.